In today's video, let's dive into what's hot, what's not, and which timeless hair trends are here to stay. Beach weddings are all about effortless elegance, and 2025 is bringing fresh, show-stopping trends that every bride needs to know. From timeless classics to bold new looks, here's your ultimate guide to looking drop-dead gorgeous on your wedding day. As a professional stylist who's been styling brides here in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico for almost 20 years, I've seen a lot of hair trends come and go.
From the side chignon to the high bun and all the trends in between, sometimes finding the right look can be frustrating.
And if you're feeling overwhelmed about choosing the right look for you, then stick around to the end of this video where I'll reveal my #1 insider tip to how to decide on the best bridal look for you. So what was hot in 2024?
So last year we did a lot of soft glam waves with the center part. Some of it was really sleek in the front and all the curls were going the same direction. Other ones, the curls were all going backwards. Old Hollywood waves were also very popular. I probably did over 200 of them. And the modern French twist was something that was my favorite style. I really enjoyed doing it. There's so many ways to modernize the French twist, and it's been really fun playing with it this season. Also, the voluminous ponytail was still really hot, as was the low sleek bun with the center part. Low buns in general were really popular, as were the ballerina bun with the center part. This high voluminous ponytail was something that was also requested quite frequently. We still got quite a few requests for side chignons, but they were a little bit more loose and messy.
While classic glam waves are here to stay, this season what we're seeing is a slight shift in the structure and design of the style. Think bigger, voluminous, more Victoria's Secret style hair rather than your traditional Hollywood glam waves. With this style, we generally start out with a good blowout using a good voluminizing mousse like Schwarzkopf's Grip Mousse or a root boosting spray, and a wide barrel iron depending on how well your hair holds curl. Then set the curls until they cool, maybe while you're getting your makeup done, and then brush it out with a boar bristle brush. Depending on your hair length and density, you may still need some teasing to hold the style. If your hair doesn't hold curl well, I recommend using a texturizing spray. There's a lot of different ways to achieve this style, but in general, this is the idea. Voluminous ponytails are still in, but we're seeing a little bit of a different take on them. Here's a few ideas that you might want to try. In 2025, elegant hair accessories are everything. It's really about finding the right one that complements your dress and your overall individual style.
Finding the right hair decor really depends on your dress as well as your personal style. There's so many unique pieces out there, so it's really important to find something that speaks to you. Pearls can add an elegant touch, and I fell in love with these little rhinestones with the feathers. I've been seeing a few veils with hair diadem as well as baby breath, and this year we're also going to be seeing more hats, which I'm super excited about.
This coming year is all about letting go of the past and moving forward in a healthier way. Therefore, I think a lot of women will feel inspired to chop their hair shorter and let go of all those dead ends. My prediction is that one style that we'll be seeing a lot more of this year is the longer one-length bob cut, which goes just past the shoulder and brushes the collarbone. This style will be cut with internal layers to give you a little bit more shape and take out some of the weight from movement. We've also been seeing a lot more one-length haircuts without the layers, which looks good on some people, but if you're someone like me that needs layers, this trend may not be for you. I think one of the hottest hairstyles this year is going to be the little French girl bob from the 90s. We will also see this haircut styled into different vintage ways for bridal looks. So here are a few examples. One thing that's caught my attention from the runways in Europe are the styles that work with your own natural texture. We're seeing brides leaning more towards natural simplicity, so integrating their own natural hair into updos or even downdos is something that will become a lot more popular. Now, this doesn't mean that you can just roll out of bed and throw a banana clip into your hair. This is more of an elevated and polished version of your own natural style. hairstyles are here to stay, but this year we'll be seeing some new variations of what we've seen in the past. Recently, I've been doing what I like to call the half up, half down funky French twist. I like to think I created this trend since I hadn't really seen it done before, but I'm sure I'm not the first one to create this look. But it's a new, fresh way of modernizing the half up, half down hairstyle with something that's just a little bit more modern and unique. Braids are still in and hopefully will never go out of style, as they're one of my most favorite things to do. Now, there's so many different ways to do braids and knots, and maybe this season we'll see more knotted, messy buns and styles with multiple layers throughout the mohawk section to really create an elevated profile. Now, as far as color goes, the old money blonde look with lighter pieces around your face, so you only have to do the color maybe once or twice a year, is going to be on trend. Ask your stylist for teasy lights with balayage to achieve this look. Although I do want to mention the difference between the style that's kind of out, which is the old money piece that's really drastically like two different tones. You really want it to blend really softly and not be like a really stark contrast with your natural hair color. The same technique can be used for brunettes, adding a little bit of lighter dimension around your face, but going with a color that's maybe 1 to 2 shades lighter than your natural hair color. The reason I like to mention color is because remember that for most bridal looks, it's important to have some dimension, especially for updos or waves, because it really helps to show some contrast within your hairstyle. If you just have one monotone color, you're not going to see a lot of the dimension in the photos. Now, if you're a bride getting married in 2025, drop me your wedding date and location in the comment section below. Each year, our bridal styling team does hundreds of weddings, which means staying ahead of the latest trends and techniques is not just our passion, it's our priority. Now, if you stuck around this far into the video, I want to let you in on a little secret and something that's always rang true to me regarding trends. Choosing the perfect bridal look starts with knowing yourself and being genuine to your own personal style. On your wedding day, you definitely want to feel like an elevated version of yourself, so start by thinking about how you feel most comfortable. Trends come and go, so in my opinion, it's more important to choose a look that's timeless and classic. Being confident in yourself is the most important part of having your own personal style, and that's what makes us all unique, and that's what keeps this world super interesting. If you want to dive into more detail about the top things you should consider when choosing the right hairstyle to complement your face shape and the overall style of the silhouette of your dress, then check out this video right here. And if you want to hear what's going to be hot in bridal makeup in 2025, then check out this video right here. If you found this video useful, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more valuable tips on destination weddings, and I'll see you in our next video. And then brush it out with a Borbis, and then brush it out with a Borbis, and then brush it out with a Borbis, and motherfucker, and brush it out with a Borbis brush, Borbis brush. And then brush it out with a Borbis, oh my God, seriously, get it right. And then brush it out with a Borbis, oh my God. Whoa. This is a newer channel. I don't have that many subscribers yet, but I am committed to all of you brides who are really struggling with the whole wedding planning process, especially planning a wedding from the US or wherever you guys are from and planning it here in Mexico. I understand the struggle because I once too was planning my destination wedding from Colorado, and I know that it's a lot to trust the vendors and know what you're getting into when you haven't even really been here or you have only been here a few times. So hopefully the input that I give you on this channel can be kind of like your insider information and help make your wedding planning journey just a little bit easier. So thank you guys so much for supporting my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.